Not the drug lately?
Actually, I did.
Guys, man, the fish above us.
All right.
Secret spot.
Oh, secret spot 299.
Yeah, right. Woo! Wow. I haven't seen these fish yet.
Pretty bright fish the last 2 weeks. Not big at all. Oh yeah.
Nice. What do you need there, Karen?
You're good. Just do what you're doing. Do whatever you need.
They did pretty good.
Yeah, it was just like
Just
right
like
on.
normal?
Huh?
Just like normal?
Yeah, it was just a slow. What is that?
Go by!
Thank you.
Well, Halloween, how can you beat it?
You're right.
I would say my word I normally use it, but we're on film.
So I'm watching you, and you've got a very controlled, slow presentation.
Oh, as far as swinging?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What's the key to that?
The key to that?
Mm-hmm.
The key to that is the slight mini mends,
Mini men's.
just short mends to try and, well, so at the bottom of the drift here, I am speeding up the fly because we're losing current.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
And because it's not warm, it's not cold, I'm trying to keep more of a straight line
Yeah, I saw that straight line.
through the swing rather than having belly.
Mm-hmm.
Correct or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I did
Yep.
catch a fish.
Yep, you did. Yep.
Yeah. So, but at the tail end here, you're running out of, nothing. So I'm just trying to speed the fly at the tail end.
Mm-hmm.
I think a big beginner's mistake is, and you know this too, it's the first thing they do is,
Mm-hmm.
and then when the fly engages, they never move.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there's nothing done in between. So I'm on bottom there, obviously, from all those ones. Probably gonna lose the fly now, but maybe not. So I think controlling the fly during the swing is just something that a lot of people don't really pay a lot of attention to.
You got a bobber coming by you. Look down at your feet. There might be a fish on it. Look at that. $3.
Nice raven.
At what point do you change the fly?
What's that?
At what point do you change the fly?
One more time.
What point do you change the fly? Because you've got 2 nibbles so far.
So, water's pretty dirty. Probably got 14 inches of visibility. Water temperature's fairly cold. It's not super cold. It's close to 39, 40. Just had a couple of hits on classic dark with the bright orange or dark black or purple go-to colors, but so that last we had a white pluck, a fish showed itself, and when you only have this much visibility, I had that fly fishing slow tail first, and they're classically I'd like to get it broadside when it's dirty so they have a little more chance to see the fly and get on it. So when it's tail first like that creeping along, they plucked it and they plucked it, and then as it moved out of their zone, water temperature and water current didn't allow them to get on it. So now I took a couple steps back. We'll show them a couple different looks of the fly in that area. They could have drifted back, that fish could have drifted back 5-6 feet. Still might get it to grab. If not, I'll probably come back through with a different colored fly. Especially today, the river's super crowded. There's not a whole lot around. We found a player. We might let that fish rest and come back again later on this evening too. So that's another trick is sometimes don't push them. Just back off of it. Sort of like musky fishing. Come back on it. We know there's a couple more fish in this run. But this time, I'm going to just no mend, and I'm going to put it in broadside like this, no mending, get the fly fishing right away, make sure it's down. I'm just going to let that nice big bow take over and show it a broadside. You stand a better chance of hooking them when the fly's coming through on a broadside than you do tail first, especially in cold water. But a lot of times they want that classic winter deep swung fly deep. But we'll see. I'm about 10 feet above where I had the grab, so there's still an opportunity to get this fish to bite. They're not coming down on the hang down, which is a good thing. They're out there right where they're supposed to be. This flat doesn't fish when the water is in normal flows. This is just a transition spot. No nothing. Flat, 3.5, 4 foot deep. Little bit of ledges and stuff for them to lay on, but just a transition zone until tomorrow when the water drops down. This time here, I'll try a little something different. I'll throw a mend in it. I'm going to creep through this section because I'm not going to rush it again because we know there's a fish within this zone. So I'm just going to creep through. Now I'm going to get it super slow, tail first. Just when I get it down, I'm going to put a slight little downstream mend just to keep that fly moving and not so much tail first, just a little bit of broadside. And what I'll do now is I'm going to slowly creep with it downstream, just sort of walk the fly and see if I can really marinate the fly down in that zone where I got the hit. Try to keep it right in their window as long as I possibly can. No such luck. Classic dirty water trout fishing here.